Hey everyone, so you just got a sneak peek at one of my new photos. I was actually spending all morning going through 369 photos that I got from my photographer when I went out to LA. So that was fun. Hey, Clean Living, what's your first name? Awesome, guys. So cool. We have 30 people, 30 Brandy, Clean Lynn. Oh, Lynn. Hey, Lynn. um, Hey Courtney. All right, guys. So I actually just posted this on Facebook and I kind of wanted to open it up here. Hey Salam, Kalita, Mandy. Awesome. Awesome. I have some of my clients on here. So this is really cool because I had posted this in a Facebook group earlier and I got a huge response, and I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to see if anybody else was struggling with this, because it's something I feel like is coming up a lot. For people that are looking to like up level their life or their business or change their health or change their body, or anything like that. And it's this thing of just not having money, right? And I definitely was one of those people. Hi, Stephanie. I definitely was one of those people that just really just thought I was broke. I had no idea how to make money. I had no idea that, I was as resourceful as I thought I was. Hi, Steph. I really just, hey, Debbie. I really just found that, when we want something so bad, we figure out a way to get it, like, period, end. So, if there is something that you want and you are just like automatically your head switches to like the I can't afford it excuse rather than the let me figure out how to make this happen, then maybe check in with yourself and make sure that it is something that you really do truly, truly want. Yes, Salam, mindset is totally key. I actually contribute probably about 80% of my success now to my shift in mindset and my beliefs around money. And it's not an easy thing, especially if you've grown up with like your own money stories and money shit that, you've learned from your parents. But this is a skill that, you have to figure out, if you want to be successful, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to make money, if you really want your desires to come true. What helped you most with mindset? Lynn, it was definitely, for me, mindset was a lot of practice. So tons and tons of practice, just doing daily practices. So whether that be gratitude, whether that be affirmations, mantras, I did a lot of hypnotherapy. So just a combination of different things that I did. Yes, being consistent, because essentially what we have to do is we have to untrain ourselves from all of these beliefs that we already have about being broke, about not having money, about not knowing how to get money, about thinking that the only way that we can get money is through a job and a paycheck. And really figure out ways to start making money. So when I hired my coach, I literally had no money. So, I do have a family that is very helpful. I had just moved back into my parents' house. And sorry guys, gotta block people here. Just moved back into my parents' house, but they were not willing to help me financially to support my business. I remember I even wanted to go on this retreat. I put down a non-refundable deposit, and it took me like 10 days to, get the courage to ask my dad for the rest of the money, or else I was going to lose this down payment. And I finally got the nerve and I asked my dad, and he was like, no. He said, I'm not paying for you to go on a vacation. And it was, Deb, this was about a little over a year ago. And it really hurt, and I ended up losing like $2,000 because that was what I put down on the retreat. So I knew that, my parents were like, hell no, they're not helping me do this because they didn't believe in it. They didn't believe in it as much as I did. So I had to hustle. I had to figure it out myself. And I had already started my business. It wasn't as successful as it is now. But, what I did was, and this is true for anybody, if you really do have a viable business idea and you have already started, then I really don't see that not having money as an excuse. It's just not valid, because if you have already started your business and you do have something that you're passionate about and you are creating stuff, you can get money, you can get clients, you can hustle your ass off, you can create new programs, you can reach out to old leads, you can get people on the phone. So there's so much that you can do. I mean, I do hear stories about people that perhaps, you know, they have dire straits and dire situations and things like that. And, you know, they don't have the money to even, you know, get started. But if you have already started, and you have the goods and you know you're good at what you do and you have the confidence, then you really have to put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there on the line. It's exactly what I did. I did a lot of things that I was uncomfortable with doing. I mean, I didn't like to be on video. The fact that I am on Periscope consistently now is just, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys are going so fast. But yes, so in order to pay for my coach, which she was quite expensive, I mean, it was about $8,000. And when you have no money, $8,000 is a lot of money. So the first thing that happened was she did offer me a generous, payment plan. So she actually extended the payments over 6 months. So that helped because the monthly payments actually ended up being a little bit more manageable for me. And what I did was, as soon as, I told her, I really want to work with you. I felt called to work with her, and I just flat out told her, I don't have the money, and she said to me, well, can you get it? And it was as simple as that. And I was like, sure, I'll figure it out. She says, okay, I'll give you till Tuesday. It was, oh no, she said, I'll give you till Monday. And it was a Tuesday. Like, I remember it to this day. So it was 6 days that she gave me, 6 days that she gave me, to come up with the money. And I hustled my butt off. I actually ended up boosting like a Facebook post, which was really weird because I had never done it before, and ended up reaching someone that needed my help. I mean, I boosted the post, I think it was like for 40 or 60 bucks or something like that. And it was for actually a program that I had created. And so what I did was, instead of the program, she really didn't want the program. She wanted to work with me one-on-one. And so I ended up getting on a discovery session with her, and I used a script that I had, something that I was uncomfortable doing, and I sold her. And, her deposit to me was the exact same amount that I needed to pay my coach. So that is how I made the first payment. And once I made that first payment, and once I made that commitment that, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this coach, I'm going to give it my all, I'm going to stretch myself, it happened. And, in the post that I had posted on Facebook, I actually mentioned that, the second 2 months after that, the second and third payment, were very, very difficult. It wasn't easy, I'll tell you that. So, it was more, I felt like, the little bit of extra money that I was making working with the coach was actually just going right back to her. And that's fine. And it's fine because it takes time to build a foundation. It takes time to build these things. Why did I want to work with that coach so bad? It was just a feeling. And I talk about this all the time, Deb. I really feel like, choosing a coach is kind of like when you pick a wedding dress. You're trying on all these dresses, you see a lot of different ones, you're looking through magazines, you see all this stuff, and then, when you try on that dress, you just know it's that dress and you don't try on anymore. And that's pretty much how I felt when I found my coach. Working one-on-one makes such a difference. Absolutely. I think that it's definitely a chemistry thing, and working, I think groups are very beneficial for certain things, if it's a specific thing. So I really don't believe, even though I was a B schooler, I really don't believe in those groups that have like a full, like, hey, let's build your business in a group type thing, because everybody's so different. So I really feel like if the groups are very, the group program is very specific to one thing, it's helpful. So for example, Mel Farr, most of you guys know her, she's a good friend of mine. She has a course that's magnificent, and it's just on sales, and discovery sessions. So I think it's very important. So if that's something that you're lacking in, that you get that program to suit that specific need. Another one of my clients has, a Facebook group course, and it's solely on Facebook groups. It's solely on growing your Facebook group. So if that's something that you want to do, then that course is for you. And it's specific to that one thing, as opposed to being like, hey, let's build your business in 3 months, or let's build your business in 6 months, because you need that personalized attention. That's not, building a business is not cookie cutter. You need that one-on-one attention. You need somebody to help you. And that's exactly what I needed. And also with the one-on-one coach, to be honest, 100% honest, I don't think that I learned that much from her. It was stuff that I already knew, but she helped me bring it out of me. She helped me get comfortable with it. She gave me permission. She supported me. She, gave me what I needed to really push forward. And also with a coach, they're actually able to see things that you're not. So when you're in your business and you're doing things and you feel like you're doing all the right things, you may think that, but when somebody can come in from the outside and take a look at your business and say, okay, well, maybe we need to tweak this one thing. Maybe it's just this one thing that needs to be changed, and voila, like that's it. That's when the magic strikes. Have someone believe in you helps you. Exactly. Coach helped me with mindset. Yes, actually my coach too, Kalita, really helped me with mindset. So after those first two, or the second and the third month were tough coming up with the payment, the fourth month, I actually had my first 5-figure month. I made $12,000, and it was all in here. It was all in here. I actually made it something that I was going to manifest. My coach is Becky Dixon, Amy Jo. So it was all in my head. It was just, I wanted to manifest this $12,000 because I wanted a MacBook Pro. My computer died on me. I wanted to give my son a Christmas that I could be happy about. And I did it. I did it. And after I did that, it was like that spark of like, shit, like I can do this all the time. Like if I can do it one time, I can do it all the time. And from then on, I've never had less than a 5-figure month. Never. And, after that fourth month, I was able to actually just pay off my coach the rest of the payments that I owed her. So just want to let you guys know, like, I really feel like it's not the investing that's going to take you there. It's really that decision. Once you make that decision, you're going to stretch yourself. You're going to grow. You're going to step into that person that you're meant to be. And it's really about making that decision. Yes, Kalita, I actually just sent out an email yesterday that said the same thing. My 90-day program is changing to a 4-month program because at that 3-month mark, and it was true for me too, when I worked with my coach, right at that 90 days was when that momentum was like, boom, it was ready to strike. So I want to be able to support my clients for that extra month or so that they need me to. So I've actually extended my one-on-one as well. But yes, guys, it's all in your head. So if you're really feeling that this is something that you want to do. And I think that it really all comes down to belief as well. Like you have to believe in yourself, right? You have to believe that you can make shit happen. You have to believe that whatever guidance that you're going to get from your coach or your mentor, that you're going to take that and you're going to run with it. And that you really are going to be successful no matter what, because it's not their job to do that. It's your job. But you have to make the decision. You have to make those sacrifices. You have to become resourceful. That's on you. And I think that a lot of people too think that a coach is just going to come and, hit their business with a magic wand and all of a sudden everything's going to change. So, it really is about you stepping into that person, making the decision that this is valuable to you, that this is truly your dream, that this is what you want, and you're going to do anything to get it. I don't necessarily believe in going into debt per se, whatever. I mean, for me, debt is debt, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, it's something I can get out of. But some people I feel like are just so like, oh my God, I don't want to get into debt, and it's like, it's not debt. It's an investment. It's an investment in you. I mean, do people say, oh my gosh, I don't want to get into debt when they buy a $100,000 house or a $200,000 house that they're going to pay for 30 years? They don't, right? Because they see it as an investment. I don't know. I just like to throw real life examples out there. And for me, that's, I mean, how many people wouldn't buy a house if they thought of it that way? Oh, it's going to be, I don't want to go into debt. But it's different because it's a house payment, right? It's an investment. The financial commitment helps you step up and claim your biz and clients. Yes, absolutely, guys. Love you guys. You guys are so awesome. You have so many good nuggets. Right, Lynn? Wow, exactly. Or education. I mean, people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on education, and then they don't even end up doing what they went to school originally for. Now they have a $200,000 student loan. However, they see that as the investment. They don't see that as debt. Doesn't really make much sense. It's the same thing with your business. This is an investment in yourself, in your business, in your financial future, in your freedom, and all the things that you want. That is what it is. You're still in school, Kalita. Yes, exactly. So this is it, guys. Make the decision. Make it, and you will reap the rewards. An investment in self is the best investment you can make. 600K house, and I don't have a coach, but I will work on this. And it's because you want to. Exactly. All right, girls. Well, I have to go. I actually have a Skype chat with someone about being in another summit this year. I think I've been asked to be on about 8 different summits and a bunch of different podcasts and experts in people's courses, and it's actually something I'm going to do in one of my upcoming Periscopes. If you want to hear about that, give me some hearts. Is that something you're interested in, being known as like the expert and the go-to person in your niche? I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about how I am able to do that. And people are literally just coming to me. How often do I scope? I try to scope, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I try. It's really hard with my son here right now. You know, he's going to school on the 8th, so hopefully I'll have a lot more time. You're welcome, Amy Jo. Yeah, guys, so make sure, if you're not following me, make sure to follow me, share the scope, let people know, make the decision to invest in yourself, invest in your business, invest in your future and your freedom. I love all you guys. I love all the hearts, and I will be back. I'm really promoting them through Facebook. No, I don't really, no, I just go and scope whenever I have time. I literally like have 15-minute blocks of times where I can jump on here without my son being here. So guys, thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you